Hello everyone, welcome back to the Battlefield Siege Round here. We have another Pauper video for you today. I'm feeling the vibes, and when I was given about 30 seconds of free will and no other things in my brain, this is what came to my head. So I was looking at our green-white counters list that we had in the past, and I really wanted Evolution Witness to work. So I built this deck. It's not like mega new. People have tried mere scrapling. So I'll explain the combo, I guess, where we should go first. So Evolution Witness says whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on this creature, return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. So the idea is we play Foundry Inspector with Evolution Witness in play, so artifacts cost one less, and then we play mere scrapling. So you sacrifice that, put a counter on target creature. So the idea is you have those three outs, and then you just play the mere scrapling infinitely. You get like an infinitely big Evolution Witness. You can crack in with that. Now, what this deck also uses to get through this cool combo is also the Implement of Frosty. So we're playing red-green, not green-white. We could run white for Bagel Schmear, but I'll talk about this package anyway. But essentially, Implement of Frosty, we can infinitely chain it. Well, not infinitely. We have to pay a green every time to draw a card and put a counter on the witness. So we don't need the scrappling all the time. We can still get some pretty cool value engine like that. The other option is we got the Iron Apprentice. So when this dies, it puts a counter on something. So over here, we're actually running some makeshift munitions. So the idea is you can still make your witnesses pretty big, and then, or if this gets destroyed or something like that, you can get the witness, bring stuff back, and do it that way. We can cause infinite damage as well with Molten Gatekeeper. It's an artifact as well, so we can cast it for cheap if we need to with the Foundry Inspectors, or we mill it off a Malevolent Rumble, and then we play the Molten Gatekeeper for 1 red unearthed, and then we deal damage through that way. So that is kind of our option. We're running stuff like Snakeskin Vial because it gives hexproof to the Evolution Witness, and it's the core piece of our combo. We can put a counter on it, get something back, and then save it. So we have this engine here, and Witness just works as a grindy piece anyway. So the infinite combo is kind of just like a side bit. Like the Foundry Inspector works with all the other things in the deck as well. Now, if you're running red-green and not running our boy rather than Chrysalis, you got a problem. Chrysalis is absolutely cracked. We all know it's cracked. It's very, very good. So our idea of running stuff, we have this Impact Tremors version with this. We have ways to get more Eldrazi from Malevolent Rumble, playing creatures, recurring creatures, even if we don't have the infinite stuff. So Wrath and Chrysalis is just very good. And it's just a huge beater, especially if we draw a bunch. The amount of times I've just Evolution Witness, put a counter on it, don't have the infinite combo, and just go get another Chrysalis, play another Chrysalis. A lot of those mid-range builds, they normally can deal with one Chrysalis, but if you go Chrysalis 2 and Chrysalis 3, they can't deal with it. So this deck has a really strong infinite combo strategy, and also a really good mid-range plan with Wrath and Chrysalis, and also our boy Mirror Enforcer, because we're running a bunch of artifact lands, a bunch of 1-mana artifacts that we can put in for 0 if we have a Foundry Inspector, and ways to get it, and then also a Foundry Inspector just makes them cheaper anyway. So it's really easy to play Mirror Enforcer for cheap, but I just want to try 3 in this build. Sideboard wise, it's just very, very classic here. We got a bunch of graveyard hate for the graveyard. Troublemaker Oath's really good, especially stuff with like the Iron Apprentice and whatnot. We can sacrifice our artifact lands if we need to, or the scrapling or whatnot, or one of our tokens. Weather the Storm and Pulse for burn matchups and a bit more grind against the Jund matchups. And then Breath Weapon for a bit of crowd control, and then Pyroblast for the blue decks. So that's essentially the deck. Honestly, this deck felt really powerful and really good. I just queued in and played a bunch of games and just won them all. So let me know what you think about this deck. This deck was really, really fun. If you do enjoy these videos, please feel free to like and subscribe. It does help the channel out a fair bit. Also, you can check my description. You have ways to support me as well. And yeah, I think we just crack on with this one. It's a very powerful deck, so let's give it a go. All right, so Hescarriet's the first one to try this absolute abomination. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. They're on the play here, so we'll have to see. Ooh, this hand's not good. We'll mull this. We do run a lot of green sources, so this is a bit bizarre. Okay, this hand's good. We got a lot of artifacts, Rumble, got the combo as well. I think we just put the munitions back, to be honest, because I think we can get quite an early Mirror Enforcer out. All right, and this might likely just be Glint Blade. All right, we got the combo. We can make an infinitely large thingamajig. We'll hold onto the scrapling. So yeah, if they don't cast down us, then we can play a big witness on turn 4, essentially. We are looking for another land, so I'm hoping we get a land. Chrysalis is a good draw as well, so we'll go this, play Rumble. You don't want to play the scrapling yet because you don't want the jig to be up, if you will. All right, we're definitely grabbing a forest here. I'm even tempted just to fire off this Chrysalis just to offer a bit of a, beat this kind of thing. that you can't, and then they're gonna look at the foundry inspector and be like, what the actual hell are you playing? It is a lot to get together, but let's try and get them through Wrath and Chrysalis, and then we'll try and get them with the combo after. Okay, they're playing that. Well, a good card against that is, of course, Wrath and Chrysalis, which we can play next turn. Currently, the Mirror Force is a little bit less as well. Let's play the land. I think we still play Wrath and Chrysalis. Sack this. And let's just bump this up. Let's just do this now and just play the Implement of Ferocity. Because we're going to be sacking it anyway. I'd rather just get another spell out. Another land would be nice. But yeah, we're definitely blocking. I mean, we could also just block with the spawn. I can't see... they're doing cast down. My option now is to... I guess just block with the spawn. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we want them to... We kind of need the mana more. If they draw a card, they draw a card. I think that's kind of what we're going by. Alright, that is good. I think what I'm going to do is play this, and then I'm going to play Witness and implement Ferocity and put Chrysalis back in our hand, because we want to go a bit more grindy here. We draw another card, which is good. Yep, we'll target Wrath and Chrysalis, please. And that's the plan, to play it next turn. So we can still block with our Eldrazi Spawn token. We're not blocking with our Witness just yet. I kind of want to keep it around. And also, if they just tap out, we can... yeah, we can just go off. We can play the Foundry Inspector and go mere scrapling and just have an infinitely big Witness. So I expect them to at least Tithing Blade. Okay. Tithing Blade. Let's just target the spawn. It's just more if they have another card. Not attacking. Okay. Well, now they're cooked. So we will just play the combo out, I guess, and then attack the giant creature. Or we could just play Chrysalis, I guess. So we could go Inspector, Scrapling, make an infinitely large creature, and then get another... and then we can block with it next turn. You know what, that's fine. I think an infinite creature is better than... Actually, we can do it all. No, we can't. We're one off. If we didn't have to sack that, we're one off. Let's just play this. And let's play this. Sack onto there. Just realized if we had an Unearth, we would have won. Get back this. Let's open up this, let's pull out this graveyard. Play it again. Sack onto there. Target the Scrapling. I'm just going to make a giant creature. We'll be here for a while, sorry. Yeah, we really need to give it Trample. I think that's what we need to do. It's a lot easier for green to give it Trample than to try and get the Unearth. Let's just at least yield to these. I don't think I can save the target because it's technically a new target. I'm just going to do this for a long time. They're just asking if we had Trample, and the answer is no, I don't. So it's still right for them just to play it out. We are just going to play multiple Chrysalis though. That's what we are going to do. You got a lot of cards in hand. I can definitely cast down it next turn. And we're going to be playing Chrysalis and just getting back Chrysalis again, to be honest. I think 21's fine. Let's play this. Play this. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Yeah. Let's attack with the Evolution Witness because it is lethal, and then we'll play the Mirror Enforcer. Is this only sorcery speed? No, it's not. There we go. All right, pass turn opponent. Now, they do run Dust to Dust in the deck, I would assume. But at least we have Chrysalis. Looking for answers. We do have a giant Evolution Witness. A Mirror Enforcer out and Can Do Attitude. And we're playing Chrysalis, and we can also just sack to go get another Chrysalis. I mean, this feels good. This deck feels really good. Hopefully, it might be worth it to try and yeah, attack for 2 is pretty legit. No blocks. Okay, another land. So let's just draw a card first. I think we still want to play the Chrysalis. And just get another Chrysalis, I think. The fact that we can... let's just target this because we keep drawing cards this way. Alright, let's play land. Let's play a Chrysalis. And then, oh, this is all just post-combat. I'm just mindful of time because the combo takes a hot minute as well. This costs 1 less, and then Inspector costs 1 less. We just play everything else out, I think. Oh no, we can't play that one. We'll just play this one, and let's get in with everything. Taking the rest. Okay, and then blocking the Inspector with the Oroku. It's fine that if they want to try and dismantle the combo again, we can go infinite. We do have a stuff that allows us to go infinite, but also, you know, if they deal with the Foundry Inspector, they're still dealing with the Writhing Chrysalis in the 2020, 21, 22, 22, 21. So obviously going to be bringing in, yeah, that's fine. You can hit our Foundry Inspector. I mean, they have a bunch of flyers now, don't get me wrong, that's pretty good. And pick up the Fountain, gain some life. But at least now we can play another Chrysalis. So let's just do this first. Do this. Let's draw a card first. Another Chrysalis. We will just pick up the Implement of Ferocity again. Play a land. Let's just do it again, because yeah, if we get the Unearth, we win here. Let's pick up the... If we do munitions... No, we'll just pick up the Implement. Keep that in our hand. Let's play another Chrysalis. Play the Ferocity. And let's just attack the Clowns again. This. Not that. The Inspector's kind of too valuable now. Alright. So we've got the 2 Glint Hawks. They don't have the full just removal ready to go just yet. And honestly, we can just play another Chrysalis after this. which I'm kind of fine with. Maybe I should have just implemented Frosty through our deck more, but also I think the fact that we're just running Mono Chrysalis is fine. Like, it's just a busted card. How can Glint deal with 3 Chrysalis, you know what I mean? Like, when John has 3 Chrysalis, you're just kind of like, okay, dude, you got me. You absolutely cooked me. I could be running Crackle Shaman, but we do run a lot of ground stuff. So we're playing against this. I don't mind bringing the Troublemaker Oaths, and they could also run like the Nile Spellbombs, which is good against us. So bringing these. Relics, I don't think we have to worry about as much. Breaths aren't as good either, I don't think. In terms of what we're cutting, I mean, we can keep the one of those in. We'll probably cut the Apprentice and probably cut more of the combo. I don't mind keeping the Molten Gatekeepers. We're only running 2 anyway. I think this is fine. And we'll give this a go. The Iron Apprentices get a lot worse. Like, maybe it's better to actually keep in some Iron Apprentices. Maybe we can cut some bolts. We don't need as many. And keep the Iron Apprentices in. Just because we can sacrifice them with the Troublemaker Oath on 2. And makeshift munitions. They're just good with makeshift munitions as well. Dust to Dust is not going to be our friend. So that's why we rely on Wrathing Chrysalis. Oh, I think we mull this hand, to be honest. Double makeshift is a bit, how you doing? It doesn't really do anything else to the hand. Let's mull this. They're keeping 7. This hand's better. I like this hand. I kind of want to keep it all, to be honest. We'll lead with an Implement. I don't think we want to play the Tree of Tales straight off. Again, we got most of the combo, and I want to keep this because this just like gets something else. Makes the Evolution Witness bigger. Let's go land, Ferocity, pass, and then yeah, we'll play Rumble. And we're definitely just rumbling next turn. We don't want to do anything else too crazy. We're not going to play this Tree of Tales yet either, because Dust to Dust is a card. Another mere scrapling. Yeah, well, let's just play Rumble. Great Furnace, Scrapling, Troublemaker. Oath isn't very good. Let's just pick up the Furnace so we have red. And we won't just play it straight away. You know, now we can quite comfortably, if we draw a Wrathing Chrysalis, we can play a Wrathing Chrysalis. Hell, we can get pretty close to even just playing a Mirror Enforcer as well, to be honest. Alright, they're playing Lembas. I don't have the idea of even just playing Evolution Witness and just tick it up. Yeah, they were done there. They missed the land drop. Alright, let's try another one. We're keeping this hand. It's not the best hand, but it's a hand nonetheless. We'll hold into the Mere Scrappling. We could play it. I don't think it's just make it worth it straight away, that's all. Alright, they're playing Matagate, green-black. Alright, now we got more than one. I'm happy to play Scrappling here, to be honest. And we'll pass. Okay. So they might just be running like a Gates package kind of style, maybe like a Glint Blade with the Gates. Let us just go Rumble. I think Chrysalis is going to be nice. Mirror Enforcer is probably our better hit here, to be honest. We've got a lot of lands cranking on. Let's just get that. Yeah, we'll pass. So no red in the top 13, which is a little bit grim. We're running 4, 5. I guess we're not running that much. 11. That's only a light splash though. Alright, so they are, yeah, Abzan lands. Of course, Skyfisher, that's cool. Is this on, this is green black though, so they can't actually bounce it back to their hand this turn. They should have probably attacked first. Open the gates, love that. Big fan of this one. And just go get it. Yeah, Basilisk Gate makes sense. I mean, if we get a red source, to be honest, I'm just going to cook this Core Skyfisher. We did not. Oh, I'm not too keen to even play this Witness just yet. Let's do another Rumble. Alright, let's pick up the Great Furnace. And honestly, I think I'm just happy to... I'm actually happy to pass here. Because I want to bolt this Core Skyfisher if they try and... If they just go Novice Inspector, Basilisk Gate, the Core Skyfisher, we can just bolt in response. And kind of waste their turn that way. And that way they keep their clue on the back. Let's turn off the auto yields, make sure we can just bolt this if we need to. Foundry Inspector is not too bad here. I mean, obviously Foundry Inspector is fantastic because we basically have the combo, but you know what I mean? So glad this is only sorcery. It's crazy that this is a common. Journey to Nowhere. Okay, and what are you targeting with this Journey to Nowhere? Alright, well, we'll just sacrifice it and put a counter on this. And we've got a nice scrapling in the back, you know? They've got green black. Let's just bolt it. I want to draw a Chrysalis at some point, you know. They're kind of starved on certain mana. Okay, so here, can we actually just go off? If we play our land, if we tap, sack, play Inspector, we can make an Infinite Evolution Witness. And to be honest, that's probably worth it. They do have a cast down as well. I think it's still worth it. Let's attack for one first. We know they have a Novice Inspector, they could have a cast down, but if they have a cast down, then at least we can kind of get in with a Mirror Enforcer after. So we want to keep that. Let's go. Play the Inspector. Let's play the Witness. Let's just play this for free first. So roll that out first, and then we can play this. And we good? All right, cool. Let's just start the combo then. Just make like a 20-20. Very lucky with the combo here. Let's pump this graveyard out. All right, let's do this. And you know what? If they, worst case scenario, if they do want to Journey to, it looks like they might have another Journey to Nowhere or something like that, to be honest. If they do anything else, we'll sack the Mere Scrappling and go get the other Witness. And then we can start it all over again. We can adapt, we can do it, whatever. So I have to do this on the Witness, unless they have another removal spell. So sack onto here. Go get the other Witness. Play Novice Inspector. All right, we just do it again, basically. It took us 2 minutes to do that combo, but we can do it again. Okay, Forest is like, okay. So let's just play the Witness. Let's Ferocity onto it, draw a card. And then when that happens, get the Scrappling, and we'll do it all over again. Oh, they're tracking a clue. Okay. Let's see if I can do this a little bit faster. That is the question. All right, we'll play the Scrappling. Let's put this over here so it's next to it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can't play. Let's just pass the turn, to be honest. No, we should technically get to a 20-20 again. Get this. Play it again. Isn't the definition of going crazy, like ad nauseum or whatever, is like doing the same things on repeat, expecting different results? Pardon me, because this is the second time we've done this and we've had no results so far. And if this all fails, if they have to use one last removal spell on this bloody Evolutionary Witness, maybe we should put more Moltons in here, I think, so we have more of a combo. The thing is, we can get basically the whole combo just by doing other things, you know. And we have an infinite block with this Scrappling as well. Alright. Let's play the Scrappling. Let's get him for 3 and pass the turn. Pass the turn to you. I take it. Okay. Here's my 2019 here. What a time to live in as well that year, 2019. Okay, none of Inspector. This is just a chump block central, which is fair enough. I'm tempted to just get sack the scrapling now. I mean, they might have another Journey to Nowhere. Oh, this means they obviously don't. They're looking for one. But now we can attack with both. And also, I just want to play. Do they really? Oh, Squadron Hawk. Oh, mono blocks now. All right, the horrors persist. We're going to go crazy with this Ferocity and draw a bunch of cards, and hopefully we just draw like a Molten or something like that so we can finish this game. That is the goal here. Yep, lots of blocks. They've officially got blockers central here. We need to find, I think we need to add like a trample effect into this, essentially. It's what we need to do. All right, let us sack onto here. Let us target the Implement of Ferocity, so we can just draw cards now. And we probably should have done it more anyway, to be honest. Well, anyway, we'll sack onto here. How it works is we can just keep getting the bloody... Chrysalis is not too bad. Let's do a couple more of these. Let's do it one more time, because we've got a mountain anyway. Because yeah, if we draw a Molten, we cook them here. Alright, well we didn't. Let's play this. Let's play this. And then, yeah, Chris is still like very good against them. So attack for 23. And then we'll play a Wrathing Chrysalis. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still not enough. I think we play this other Inspector out as well. So many blocks, but Chrysalis helps here. We've got multiple blocks. We're still on 20. It's crazy. Let's just see if we can get a Mirror Enforcer down as well. If we sack this, I do want to play this. These blocks don't matter too much. Let's play this other Foundry Inspector because it's free to do so. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we still can't. I mean, I could just click it and it tells me. All right, that's fine. We'll pass the turn. Mirror Enforcer, you have to wait. So what I have, opponent. Was that a land? You have 3 other Squadron Hawks in your hand. So they need to find a removal spell. Otherwise, we're just going to be jamming in with everything here. I think I was still correct just to go off with everything, you know. I mean, they're looking for a Journey to Nowhere. Otherwise, we're attacking with the clowns. Is this a Journey? No, Squadron Hawk, okay. Got 2 more Squadron Hawks, 2 more unknowns. Obviously, no answers to what we have. Trample matters. That's what I've learned here. And there's lots of ways we can give our cards trample. Another Chrysalis. Well, again, we're doing exactly what we did before. Let's draw some cards first, and then get down to certain business. Let's get Implement back. Play the Implement to there, and we'll just crack him with everything because we're going to play 2 more Mirror Forces. Let's just play it all and just swing everything sideways. We got 1, 2, 3. Do a Great Furnace. Now that we did that, we can actually do this again. Because again, we drew a Molten, we're Gravy Town. We did not. Okay. Let's grab this. Let's play Great Furnace. Let's play Chrysalis. And just play 2 Mirror Forces and just put the Fear of God into them. Swing everything sideways. So they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they are free now. Let's just play them. We have the Foundry Inspectors because they might block around them. All right, send in the clowns, eh? We will just sack these spawns so this gets bigger. This game needs to end, essentially. Yeah, you can block that, that's fine. You have to chump block that, and then you're going to take a bunch. You'll sack these, I don't care. They'll get bigger. Mana goes away, and then they just cook next turn. What a great little value engine. It's kind of even not worth it just chump blocking these because we just need one. One to do what we want to do. Maybe we cut the makeshift munitions and just run something else. I mean, they can't activate all those gates and just do damage. Kill us. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they only got 4 gates as well. Gates are a sorcery, luckily. Well, let's ferocity and draw half our deck again and see if we can get just like a simple answer to this. One more Squadron Hawk in the hand and then an unknown. Wonder what the black's for. We haven't seen any black mana for anything. Okay, they're using the game ones. With the bolt though, they're pretty cooked, to be honest. We'll still do the implement a couple times. We'll try and win with that crackback. But I guess the idea is they want to go this. It's a lot of blockers. I think we just hit the Sacred Cat. Boy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They got 5 blockers. I mean, everything gets better once we once we draw like our answers. So we'll do this a couple times and see what we get. There we go. Got makeshift munitions. That's going to do it, I think. Just thinking. Well, I guess we don't have any artifacts really to hit with it. Oh, we just do the Iron Apprentice. Sorry, we'll play the Iron Apprentice for free. We'll play this, and then we just machine gun down all their stuff. Sacrifice this. Put a counter on this. Get it back. This is the other combo. And we could just deal damage to them here, but let's just sacrifice this. Counter on this. We got doing the thing. And then we'll just do this on the Sacred Cat, and then we'll keep a bolt. Oop. Do one to this. Tap this. Sack this. Put a counter on Evolution Witness. Get back this. Oh, we should have hit the cat, sorry. So now if they block, they just take like enough damage here. And we've got a bolt as well. So we'll attack with everything. Watch them do their thing. We've got munitions. Yeah, they're just not blocking everything. There we go. There we go. We'll do all that damage. That was game 1, man. That was game 1. We don't have too much for them, really. Sacred Cats are annoying. They're probably running the 1/3 as well. Again, I kind of just want to keep everything in. I think we bring the Oaths in because they're probably running like Relic or Progenitors. So we do that. I don't think we need to worry about the combo as much. And they've got Journeys as well. So I think we just cut the Snake. I think we cut the Pulse as well because of Graveyard Shenanigans. The Mirror Forces didn't feel as good. We'll cut that, and then we'll see how we go with all of this. I think the munitions were still good, essentially. Okay. They're on the draw. This is a 1-lander that we cannot keep. We'll have to mull this. This hand, look, it's better. We'll put a Ferocity back because we've got 3 in our hand. And yeah, we just go tap land, play our lands out. Hopefully not running into an M white. So hopefully we don't run into anything like a Dust to Dust that will cook us pretty hard. Play this. Nothing really needs to be played straight away. Really, I just want Chrysalises here. That's what I want. Maybe we should have kept in Mirror Forces because it's just like a 4/4. And like, they have a really hard time dealing with Chrysalis, essentially, with these decks. Okay. Yeah, let's just play this Makeshift Munitions, I think. Well, you're late to the party, mate. And then we can play these Implement of Ferocities, and we just sacrifice them to ping and draw cards, which I like. Fantastic. I love this deck. This is so fun. Yeah, probably getting a Basilisk Gate, I can imagine. But again, this is green-black. Like, what are they playing with that? You know what I mean? In for one. Yeah, let's just play... I mean, actually, let's just keep the Scrapling around, to be honest. Rumble would be nice. Tree of Tails. Let's not just play that. Yeah, let's play a Mountain. Let's play an Implement of Ferocity. Let's just play both our Implements of Ferocity, actually. Get them out, and then we can sack one of them just to deal with the cat if they want to do anything with the Basilisk Gate. Yeah, great way to deal with it, to be honest. And we could even just play the Molten Gatekeeper next turn. And we can sack it if we need to. I think I like that idea, actually. We can sack it if we need to, because we've got our lands. But if they want to go hard onto this cat, we'll... Yeah, right. Let's do 1 damage to this. Pay our red. Sacrifice this. Draw a card. Rumble's pretty good as well, actually. The question is, do we just fire off the Rumble now to try and hit something? We could take 1 hit from them. Maybe what we do is we just play... Let's just play the Molten Gatekeeper. Because it's going to be pinging for damage at least. And we'll pass a turn. And then worst case, we can sack it, keep it in the graveyard for Unearth. It's a very good card. It's a lot better than that Raphael because you can just unearth it. Yeah, assuming just targeting that, which is fine. We'll sack and just deal 1 to them. Play the game properly. Deal 1 to you. Pay 1. Sacrifice this. And let's just try and Rumble next turn and just try and get into Chrysalis. I think they can attack for 1 here. That's fine with me. They're not doing anything else. Okay. I mean, Bolt's kind of nice. Let's just Rumble. I'm mindful of Dust to Dust shenanigans. Another Molten Gatekeeper. I kind of just want to play that Molten Gatekeeper, to be honest. We have enough lands now. Let's just play another Molten Gatekeeper. I think this is like a pseudo way of winning the game as well. If they want to get rid of it, they can. Like, we do have a Troublemaker Oath as well in this deck. The other options, we could have just played an Iron Apprentice and just like sacrifice this Ferocity. I do feel like they have a lot of interaction here. Alright, call Skyfish and then yeah, return the journey, play the journey. Makes sense? We're probably going to be bolting that Core Skyfisher, I think. Maybe I could have played that a little bit better and just been a little bit more patient, I guess. Got 3 cards left. Play another Raven Inspector. I just kind of want to draw a Chrysalis. I think that's just like what is the best thing for us. We'll fire this off, see what we hit. Evolution Witness is pretty good as well. Because we target the Evolution Witness and then play next, and then yeah, I think we just play out our 2 out. Maybe we play the Scrapling. Let's take the Witness. Play the because the apprentice can still kind of go off with the scrapling. Let's play the scrapling and say go ahead. And then we can just keep up this bolt, and then we can also sack with the spawn token if we want to. But really, I think what I want to do is just evolution witness. We get like an infinite evolution witness again, and then we can just get a well, we can win if we draw land. Oh no, we don't have the our artifact, Guardian of the Guild Pact. Well, that's good with Basilisk Escape. That's for sure. Do you have another removal spell? I think I'm just bolting this Core Skyfisher, to be honest, just using our mana this way. No blocks, and then we just bolt this. I don't want to get too cooked too quickly. We can also block this Guardian of the Guild Pact because our creatures are colorless, so that's another important thing here. Depending on what they do... Oh, there's Foundry Inspector. So we can play this for 3. We can almost play that. We can go off on the following turn. I think what we do is we just play this. Let's target this with Ferocity. And go get the Chrysalis. And now we've got another one. Yeah, I don't think we're in any rush. Let's just get Chrysalis. Cracking the clue token. And what I'm going to do on our turn is we're going to block the Guardian of the Guild Pact with the mere scrapling and just sacrifice it, put a counter on the witness. And then return it again. Relic. There we go. There's the relic. We'll just get rid of forest. I think the issue is here now that we can just, we have roughly the combo. So we can like play the Foundry Inspector and then go get, let's not do the grappling here. Let's just take damage. They activate that. Let's just let them get in for 7. It's like whatever. 7's fine. And I think they think it's True Name Nemesis, but like we can block with the mere scrapplings. I don't want to do that yet. What I want to do is force their hand with this relic, because they need to cycle with relic. Okay, they've got a Sacred Cat now. We're on 9, so like we need to keep our blockers. A land would be phenomenal. A lightning bolt is not as fun. So could play crystals here and just block. The other thing here is we can just sack this, play the Inspector. So go 1, 2, 3, play the Inspector. And then just try and go off. 1, 2, 3, play the Inspector. I got 2 cards left, and then we can just do block with. I think this is correct. Let's just play the Inspector. It's close, and then I mean, that just won't die all the time. That's all. Let's play this for free, because I'm just thinking we can sacrifice it actually and then get this grappling back. So if he really testing the waters here, I think they have to do it here, and then otherwise we have infinite blockers and giant creature. They have to do it here, I'm pretty sure. I think they're really thinking about it. Yep. That is fine. Let's just make an infinite, this then. Oh shit, we've got 5 minutes left. When that's all exiled, this makes it a lot easier. Play. No time left. I think we win this game. But we don't have a lot of time left. I'm gonna try and do this as fast as possible. This is me just clowning around too much. Alright, now it's going to be easy to do the combo because we only got 1 card left in our graveyard. Do it again. good. Now it just targets it, which is nice. A lot faster now. If you do a lot of damage though, if you do like 2 damage, it's like 30 seconds of our time. There you go, we did it. And then we just bolt their face. 3 to you, GG. 20 seconds left. They almost timed themselves out. That was too close. Too close. So, this was the deck. I was quite happy with it. I was quite surprised how actually good it was. I think it might need a couple more lands. The Troublemaker also good. Weather Storms, maybe we could cut the Pulses and go up on the Mirror Enforcer so we have that weird mid-range package. I wanted another Molten Gatekeeper as well, so that probably needs to go to 3. But yeah, this is essentially the deck. Let me know what you think about it. It was pretty fun. I mean, it's a lot of clicking online, but you can see in person it's probably pretty good. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.